This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Ah, what a lovely view. The dark skyline, the mountains, a drunk old man, cosmonaut sitting in a pile of his puke and piss. What another, just another day in the life of Kate Walker. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Syberia. In the last episode, we found out where to find this Helen Romansky, but she seems to be in a spa, getting over illness, or otherwise. But we need to get there, so we need some help from the cosmonaut. And he seems to be a bit of sorts right now, so we're not going to be able to do much at the moment. So what we need to do is get this soldier on his feet. So I need, let's see, I guess I need to deal with that. Before we deal with him really quick though, let's double check something. I think I have to do something. I think I have to mess with the console, but I was just making sure. Ah, that's what I thought I was about to say. I don't think I was ready to go just yet. Let me get over here first. Actually, let's see if we can. Nope, we can't check it. So I was just saying if we can mess with them or something like that, but nope. We can't go over here. But what we need to do is before we start whatever we're doing, we need to push this little thing here, or this handle here. Oh, by the way, if you go back to the monorail, it just says someone's controlling the monorail, so you can't, like, for example, you can't go back and go check with Oscar again. I was thinking of doing that for the purposes of asking about the birds, but then off screen I went there to check and we couldn't get there, so we're basically on a no, we can't go back basically. So, and did you hear that little water running there before? Well, let's just say we use this for something very specific. So yeah, we need this guy to be up and running because we can't need to know what to do. So let's go back up to that console over there. Oh, and I was also messing with the phone earlier. Apparently, there's some. If you try to call anyone, there's like you don't get any. You get just straight answering machines. If we call like Dan, for example.
Dan Foster isn't around to take your call right now, so please leave your message after the tone.
So for those who are curious, if you could still like, even though I did this at the beginning of the game, for those who are curious, if you would get any extra dialogue outside of calling people, you usually get their message machines.
You have reached Olivia Parker. I'm sorry I cannot take your call. Please do call again soon. Ciao.
So just showing you that you know, if you try, hey, we'll just call mom again and ask her about her boy toy.
Sorry, I'm resting, and I ain't home to no one right now. Love you, whoever you may be. And you'll try me later.
You know, you try leaving a message. Let's see how the boss is doing.
You have reached Martin and Walmart Associates. We're sorry, but all our lines are busy. Please call back later.
Oh, did you see Kate like took her hand off the phone and put it back in a regular position there? But anyway, I just thought I'd show you that nothing's changed since the beginning of the game. So anyway, let's wake this guy up. Okay, we need to push. We need to push this up, or one of the two. Hold on. Oh right, we need to we need to actually turn this thing on. Sorry, my bad. Okay, we need this and this, and then we need to put this. I know what this is up and down. It's just moving this thing back and forth, and then this. Or sorry, this moves it up and down, and this moves it back and forth. So, and then these symbols. You notice these symbols look similar to a faucet. Oh, right. Sorry. You're supposed to go left and then up. Sorry, my bad. Now we wake him up. Wake up, you slob! Time to get sober and do something with your life.
Hey, what's happening? That's water you got there. Stop it! Now! You want me to drown?
Now you awake? Finally. Good cold shower is what any drunk person needs to get themselves up and about. Alright, dude, now you're gonna work with me so we can get to Arlsbad. Comprende?
Calm down, it's all right. Just a little wake-up call, that's all. You must have had quite a bit to drink.
Gee, you right there. Not the first time, either. Probably won't be the last. Man, my head. Please, could you whisper?
Please, do excuse me. But it was the only way I could think of to bring you back to your senses.
A little extreme, maybe. But I get the impression you're a lady who likes to see results.
Well, if you put it that way, I guess.
My name is Kate Walker. I'm a lawyer currently in charge of a special case. I'll spare you the details, but I've landed here, you see, unintentionally.
It is indeed an honor to welcome you here to the Cosmodrome, ma'am. My name is Colonel Boris Shawaroff. I'm a Red Army test pilot regent. Now I babysit the Unkalsgrad space complex.
This is an amazing complex. Shame it's a little run down.
What do you expect? Space race is yesterday's news. That's the way it is. News 1 minute, history the next.
Man, it did not take long for this guy to get up and at him. Holy cow. Usually most people take a hot minute to get their senses back, even with getting doused in cold water, but I guess it's different in this man's case.
I'm looking for someone. Hans Vorarlberg. And I think he came by here about 20 years ago.
Hans? You want to know if I know Hans? But of course. He invented one of the most incredible flying machines of the Cosmodrome. Christmas, good old Hans. Even after that dumb and dirty trick he played on me. But I wouldn't give to see him again.
What do you mean? What did he do to you?
Hans Vorarlberg and his famous flying wing. See, he invented this kind of spring-loaded launcher, capable of projecting a weird rocket into the stratosphere. It was red revolutionary hot, and I was going to be its first test pilot. Holy cow, what a job. And then several days before the launch, Hans disappears into thin air like that. Poof! The test program? Well, it's abandoned.
Just disappeared like that? Without saying where he was going?
You see, he wanted to hit the stars, but not bombs, if you get my drift. One day, Hans finally worked out what his launcher was really for. The generals have always called the shots here, you realize, and when they asked Hans to screw a nuclear warhead onto his flying wing, well, he wasn't a happy man. So he left. Just like that.
If everything was ready, why didn't you just wind the thing up and go flying after all?
Nobody understood machines here like Hans, especially not his own utopian inventions. You see, such inventions only live and breathe with their creator in the saddle. Without him, space travel became damn near impossible. Since then, well, I still like to travel, but in my own little way.
I'm beginning to understand a bit about how Hans Vorarlberg's inventions work. What is this one like?
I don't really know. As you can see, I'm a soldier, ma'am. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm not a goddamn aerospace engineer.
Well, at least he knows his limitations, I guess, but Hans seems to be touching and affecting people all in ways all over the place, huh?
I've left my train in the Komkalsgrad station. Do you think it'll get in the way?
If I were you, I'd get out of there as quick as possible.
That's exactly what I intend to do, as soon as the director gives me back my automaton's hands. That's why I want to go to Arrowbad.
So go, and go quickly, and get back what belongs to you. With a man like that, you never know what might happen.
You don't like him very much, then?
I'll confess that since his accident, he's gone a little doolally. These days, I stay clear of him, and you should do the same.
I don't really have the choice.
True, true. We don't have a choice. We gotta finish this thing, because he's got us by the hands, in a way.
Don't you find it strange to see so many birds in the Cosmodrome?
It's the iron rafters. I love them. Nowadays, they can enjoy a bit of good old peace and quiet here. So, of course, they turn up in flock loads. Sometimes I set Soyuz onto them. Just like the good old days.
Soyuz?
Soyuz is the last Golden Eagle left in active service. We had to get the dumb canaries out of the way before takeoff, so what did we do? Set the Eagle on them. And you should see them fly. Soyuz, he's like a cat among the pigeons. Magnificent.
There's something interesting to see when, like, birds like that attack other birds or catch creatures, you know, especially in slow motion.
Does Arrowbad mean anything to you?
Arrowbad. It's been a long time since I heard that name. It's a spa resort, ma'am. Top brass of the regime would go there. As well as convalescing soldiers, tired politicians, profiteers and racketers, the whole caboodle. They'd go live it up, all expenses paid. One privilege I never got. Just 2 steps away from becoming the nation's hero, and no free holiday for me.
And where exactly is this place?
Further east. We never had to know where exactly. The airship was programmed to take vacationers there. From here.
Airship, huh? Well, I think we found our way to get there. Now, just how to get to the airship and get active, though.
There aren't many vehicles on this base.
When they decided to close the Cosmodrome, they towed all the useful equipment away.
It doesn't matter. I'll find some other way.
If I can help you, please, just ask.
Well, we'll probably need that here in a second.
I came here by train, but unfortunately it broke down. I've got to get to Arrowbad immediately. Someone told me you might have a vehicle to lend me.
Someone? Who might that someone be? I hope you're not talking about Sergei Borodin.
Well, yes, I am. The director of the industrial complex below.
Be careful, ma'am. He is not a rational man. He can be mean and very dangerous.
He suggested I come and see you, actually. But I get the impression that he doesn't care much for you either.
I don't care what he thinks of me. All I say to you is, watch out for him.
Yeah. And the fact we had to get this lady to get to him is bad enough, but...
Thank you so much for helping me. I'm sorry to have woken you up like that.
It's been great talking to you, ma'am. I think I'll take 40 winks right now.
Well, we'll let him do that. So we need to get this airship started. So let's take a look around and see if we can find some more stuff to do. What do we got currently? Vodka, metal shears, and a screwdriver. Okay, well, let's just see. Whoa. There's that spring-loaded rocket he was talking about. That Vauldemare created. Vauldemare, whatever. So we need to do something about that as well, I assume. But, oh. Yeah, Kate, we don't have enough time to walk. If we walk, the game will be over. Okay, so we can go up here to the, I guess, control area. And then... Can we actually enter that? Or does that just take... Okay, that just takes us back. Didn't know that was a... Looks like that's a centrifugal device or whatever, the one where it basically simulates pressure. So for like stuff for astronauts or people to get used to the pressure of like shooting off in a rocket and stuff like that, or for people who are gonna get jets and stuff like that, if I remember correctly. I don't think I've ever been in one before, but I've seen them. So, map of the world. All these old-fashioned computers from like the 50s and 60s. It looks like almost. Now we got a console we can look at. Let's see what's on here. Oh, we got a Vauldemare key. Excellent. We'll take that. Oh, we got a key to use it in like almost immediately. A couple of different switches. What's this?
This thing's jammed.
Probably have to put the key in to get that to work. What's this? Oh, oh, wires. Probably have to connect those, I bet. Oh, okay. Just as easy as that, huh? That probably turns it on as soon as it gets some power, which we'll need the key for. I assume these don't work, but we can press them anyway. Yeah, I didn't think that were going to work. Yeah, we need that key to... Yeah, can't turn it on without the key, so... Wind, wind, wind. Wheel, wheel, turn. There, and now it's on. Oh, we can... Okay. Off, on, off, on. Okay. Oh, now we got the... What is that? Blood testing. Oh.
If that's going to work, it looks like something's missing.
We might need blood testing, so to get this thing started, we're going to need to put someone's blood in there. Well, we've only got one person here we can test that on, so let's see if these can do anything right now. Unauthorized procedure. Centrifuge empty. Unauthorized procedure. Blood sample required. Okay, so we need a blood sample before we can do anything with that, for whatever reason. But, yeah, let's go back to the cosmonaut and ask him for some blood. Okay, let's see if there's anything else we can check on before we do that, though. It doesn't look like it. And it looks like a little... I just noticed the satellites there. Is there anything over here? Might as well check it before we go back to Cosmonaut Man himself. Now we got a new data log entry. The airship. Now we can ask him about that. Oh, there it is. Yep, surrounded by the birds. And this is supposed to be programmed to go to Arlsbad, huh? Or, yeah. We just have to get it started, huh? I'm just seeing where else we can go. Okay. So let's check over here and see if we can look at this airship. Ugh. Why do I feel like we have a cuckoo situation again going on here? Well, let's see if we can get inside and see.
I need a key.
Ah. We might need to get rid of those birds too, but... Nope, no keys, so... Perhaps I wonder if our good companion, our cosmonaut friend, perhaps he has the key. At least I didn't see it anywhere, so... Alright. We have an objective. We need to get this airship. Ah, he's still right there. Hello, sir. Let's talk to you again.
Sir? Sir?
My head. Oh, my poor head. I need some quiet. Please, can I have some quiet?
No. Anyway, you're not going to be quiet for a little bit.
Do you think the airship still works?
No idea. It has been so long since it was used.
And then I've got to learn how to use it, too.
You won't have any worries there. It has an automatic pilot. Go visit if you want. Here's the key.
Thanks.
Oh, well, it was just that easy. Thought I had to go around the world to figure this out or something. Thank you, sir. Oh, and that's it. Well, it's not like we could go back and ask anyone else about the airship anyway, so...
There aren't many vehicles. It does...
If I can...
Okay, just see
I came here by train, but...
Someone?
Well,
Peach,
he's...
I don't...
I was just saying...
My name is Kate.
It isn't...
This...
What do you...
I'm looking for someone.
Han.
What do you... Just...
You see...
If ever...
No, but...
I'm...
I don't...
I've left my train in the...
If I...
That...
So go.
You...
I'll...
I don't...
I was just seeing if there's
Don't
any...
you find it...
It's the iron...
Soyuz? Right, I'm on...
Don't you...
Okay. Well, first, we need to check that out, but let's get a sample from the man... Oh. I guess we need to do... I guess we can't do that yet, so... Maybe we need to wait till we mess with the airship and everything like that. We might be getting a little too far ahead of ourselves. So let's check with the airship first before we do that. And see if we can get that set up. Because, yeah, it's true. There's really no reason for us to get... I mean, other than messing with that thing and saying it needs blood, but there's not, like... There's been no question to come up asking about that, so...
I need a...
Okay, let's use the key. Back into the vest of emptiness. Oh, there's the automated pilot. But it looks like he's out of power. Not on the working side, if I know what I mean. Let's see what this does.
Doesn't look like that works.
Yeah, we're out of luck here. So yeah, it looks like we need a way to turn this on. Okay, so yeah, unfortunately the whole... I wonder if I can go back to that. I wonder if I go back to that thing and if it'll or maybe I wonder if the cosmonaut's moved by this point. Or maybe we can ask him about that, because we need the next step to get to the reason too. Yep, he's moved, so probably a little abode. So let's go back in there. Because we just need a reason to ask him about the power situation. Although, it's not like he can answer us, he doesn't know either, but that might give us a clue what we need to do next. No, maybe he's laid down in his bed or something. Oh, he's not even here. Well, never mind then. Let's see where he could be. Maybe he's downstairs. Or not, yeah, down in the previous area. I swear he was over. Oh, maybe he's near that, maybe he's near the rocket itself. Or the other rocket that was over here. Not here. I actually forgot where he went off to. Oh well, whatever. We'll find out. It only takes like a few seconds to find out where everyone is, so. Nope, not up here. Okay. Maybe he went to the control panel area or something like that. Yeah, sorry about that. I guess I thought for some reason I thought he went back to the because he said, didn't he say he needed to like lay down for a minute? Kate, you can run, you know. Gotta walk all the way down to maybe he is in that one area back in that control panel area. Well then, unless he fell asleep at the in that one box area or something, but I doubt it. Yeah, who knew it'd be hard to find an old drunken man. There he is. I knew he was around here somewhere. Dude, quit walking around. I need to talk to you about something.
There you are. I was looking for you. I've managed to trigger the autopilot mechanism, but the airship still won't take off. Do you know why?
Maybe. I've got some idea. But you look like you're a pretty good mechanic.
Let's just say that since the start of the journey, I've managed to get by and get to know Hans Varlberg's strange contraptions.
Okay. I have a deal to make with you. I've been living in this dumb launcher site for years. And I've always said that one of these days I'm going to the stars on that flying wing. And I better make that trip before vodka stews my brain. But I gotta know it works. And you look like you might have some clue at least. If you could help me get to the stars, I'll tell you how the airship works. What do you say? We got a deal?
Why not? I'll see what I can do for you.
Well, at least he's one of the nicer people to try and get us to get something he wants.
What are you tinkering with? Why is it taking so long?
Just a bit longer, if you can. I'm doing my best.
I'm sorry, I just couldn't wait. Put yourself in my shoes. I've been dreaming of this moment for so long.
God, this guy was so nice, and all of a sudden he yells at you. All of a sudden you're like, dude, calm down.
What are you tinkering?
Okay, well, maybe now we can get the blood apparatus.
Comrade Boris, I need a few drops of your blood.
Excuse me?
To get the centrifuge going, we'll need to analyze the pilot's blood. If you're going to the stars, you've got to be in good health, you see? That's why I need a blood sample. It won't hurt.
There's two things a good soldier is always ready to do. Drop his pants and spill his blood. Go ahead.
I'll only be needing your blood.
My pleasure, ma'am.
And not particularly in that order. Yeah, it's basically just a bucket with a
Ow!
With a needle in it. That's it. Yeah, not the biggest fan of getting shots either, but I'll handle it because, you know. Alright, let's go test this out and see if we can, What are you doing? Okay, well, I guess we got what we needed, so. Alright, let's see if we can get this thing working. So we got the plugs plugged in, we got that key turned. Now we just need to add the blood. Okay. Blood sample refused. Alcohol level too high. Nuts. Well, what other options do we have? Well, we do have a option. Oh, we're supposed to be able to use it on ourselves. Actually, let me see if I can... There we go. Now we have a blood sample. Okay, that's good to go. It's lit up, which means we're ready for that part. Oh, that must be the compartment for the rocket. That's ready to go. Let's turn it on.
Okay, I think I've figured out how it works. Get settled in and let's go. Colonel, are you all right?
Never been bit, but I am used to that. I'm a professional pilot.
Oh, now he's on the other side. Oh, that's the walkway towards the rocket. Man, this really reminds me of Final Fantasy VII's Sid. Not in the exact same way, but similar circumstances. Just wants to reach the stars in his own way. There he goes. I don't know if you can barely see it, but off in the background, he's walking towards the rocket. So it looks like...
Miss Walker! Come in, Miss Walker! Are you receiving me?
Clear as smog. Can you speak up?
I'm ready. Press the launch button.
You know, the only problem with sending out into space is this is supposed to be a rocket based on Vauldemare technology, right? Which needs wind-up mechanisms. So if he shoots this rocket out, and wherever it goes, if it needs more juice, well, other than the fact it might just crash, how's it going to get power to it out wherever he's going? Well, this is his last hurrah, I guess, so we're basically sending this man to his death, but this is what he wants, so let's do it. Bon voyage, old space cowboy. Commencing countdown. Oh, sorry, it's just says commencing countdown, that's it.
Takeoff procedure engaged. Countdown commencing.
Colonel, you've forgotten to tell me the secret of the airship. What do I have to do?
The airship will need to be right up.
No, it needs to be cranked up, huh? Well, that makes sense. Why didn't we think of that? Jeez.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have liftoff.
Well, there you go. There he goes, the old space cowboy. Hopefully you make it to the stars. Although, I don't know how you're going to get back down and whatnot. But, well, that was your dream. And it's not like you really had much down here. So, good luck, soldier. But, okay, so we need to find that crank that we found right there. It is. So we need to just crank this thing, huh? But where's the thing to crank it at? Didn't we find something earlier? Because, yeah, I didn't see anything in there, but he says it needs to be charged. Wasn't there something nearby we could charge or mess with? Well, we do. Back the way we came. As far as I know, we've grabbed everything we need. Let's see. Yep, okay. At least as far as I'm aware of, anyway. Let's come back up here. And oh, there's a Soyuz or whatever. Oh yeah, and we probably can't move it because of the situation here. So let's say what this is again.
Doesn't look like that works.
Yeah, not as is. What we need to do is we need to crank this thing, which is what this handle is. What will this crank do? Will it blow away all the birds? Will the airship work its magic to head towards Arlsbad? Find out next time at the end of Chapter 3 and the beginning of Chapter 4 of Syberia. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.